Hi guys, this is Shelly here. Welcome back, welcome back. I am here for my second video for my tall vintage shabby journals here. These are the blue ones. Previous video I did the pink ones, so they're very pretty similar. So I'm gonna get through these really quickly. And yeah, so here's the first one. And again, I am using SamPoole Designs. I will post her link down below in the description box, as well as ThePaperMuseBoutique for her ledgers. I am using Sheila's boho trim from BoHoDayDreams, along with Esme Mike over at CraftyMeShop on Facebook. So yes, again, I love this piece. This was not cheap. It is antique. It is porcelain. It is a brooch. It is certainly removable. It is beautiful, and I loved it on these journals. And I'm also using Sharon's digital here. I always use her digital for my front covers of my tall journals. I don't know. I love them. I just love them. And she's over at TheJournalocityShop. I will post everybody's link down below in the description box. So here we have it, guys. And I'm using Esme's beautiful, beautiful applique here. Sari silk for the closure, because I just can't get enough of sari silk. And let's dive right in. Again, vintage wallpaper here. I love it. I love the texture, pretty similar. I'm also using Amity Bloom's washi tape throughout here. And we have her washi tape here, and we have a little pocket here, this book page, vintage book page. And here we have a registry bill, and it's 1888. And here's the back. Again, Esme's trim here. We have Sheila's beautiful. I love this. Esme's, it's beautiful. This piece here, gorgeous. I am using Sheila's stick pin here that she has created. I love it. It's in this beautiful, beautiful blue. It's just simply gorgeous. And I did sew along this pocket. And again, all my tags and stuff are made out of the master boards I created using up my vintage wallpaper in scraps. We have some sari silk here right on the top. It tucks right in there. And I'm just loving, loving SamPoole Designs here in the beautiful, beautiful blue. And then we have a piece of beautiful fabric here. And then this is just from an old book page. And I just did some stamping with SamPoole stamps. Piece of that fabric here entwined with Esme's beautiful trim with a brad. It's certainly removable. And this ledger paper is from ThePaperMuseBoutique. I love it. Some washi here from Amity Bloom. Piano paper. And this antique paper is from August 8th, 1885. Love it. Again, Esme's beautiful trim here, entwined with some sari silk. And we have this beautiful, very similar to the other ones. And I just used some of Esme's trims on there, a little cluster. With a piece of bling. And here we have Beautiful tag. I just did some stamping there. SamPoole stamp. I love her stamps. Esme's beautiful lace trim. It's in a very beautiful blush. Plenty of room to journal in, guys, and make it your own. We have this beautiful tag here. Oh, you know what I want to do too? Because I forgot to add this trim to these two blue journals too. And this is a beautiful trim that I also, comes from France. It is antique. It's got the original label on it. And I love them, but I wanted to add them to these journals, and I forgot to add them, so I'm going to add them in right now. You can leave them as is. I can't bear to cut them, so I'm just going to place them in my journals, and if you guys want to cut them, have at it. And they're beautiful. They come from France, and they're gorgeous. We have another beautiful large tag. SamPoole Designs, SamPoole stamp, stencil in the back. And then we have some beautiful Sheila trim over here on the side with a little pin. Ebony Bloom washi. And then we have a floating pocket here from an 1800s book page, French book page. I just did a SamPoole image on the back along with her stamp. Made it into a pocket. And we have Sheila's beautiful trim. And then we have these cutie patootie tags. And they slide right in there. So cute. And then we have this vintage, probably not gonna take it out, but it is a vintage envelope. And inside of it, I have a French label. Just, if I can stick it back in there. Maybe I will have to undo this. There we go. So I can slide that back in. And we have this beautiful fabric page. We have an old receipt. Not sure of the date, guys. I'm not seeing one, but it is in French. And then I just made a little pocket out of it here, and then we just have a little tag. Can certainly journal in the back. And one of my master boards. And then we just have a piece of old ledger here, 1904. And we have a beautiful collage tag, piano paper, SamPoole Designs, Sheila's boho trim, some stamping, SamPoole stamp, Amy Bloom's beautiful washi on that book page. Esme's beautiful trim here, and then we have a tag. Just a collage tag with SamPoole stamping and SamPoole Designs, digital. That's that antique paper there. Piano paper, book page, another floating pockets made out of, and this is rag paper, guys. French book page and Sheila's trim and SamPoole Designs. And then we have some mini tags made out of my master board that tuck right inside there. And then we have the Victorian calling card. Let's put that back on. There we go. It's very pretty. In August 1st, 1885. This is the center. I love these. Love them. And we have another tag with SamPoole Designs and her stamps. You can collage in the back if you choose to do so, or write in the back, or add a picture or a quote, or whatever your little hearts desire. And then we have a French label here. Book page, piano page. I used a lot of Amity Bloom washi tape throughout. Love her washi tape. We have a tag here. SamPoole stamp along with her, and I just stamped her with one of her stamps in the back along with her image. And I did some sewing throughout. And we have another tag here. And this is Sheila's trim. Stamping on the front. Just did some collaging. And journal in the back. Then we have a vintage ticket. And here is, I wonder if there's a date in here. It's December 1976, guys. It's in French, so I don't know what it says. But this flips out, and on the inside here, I just have a collage tag. Here is that fabric page. I love these. Book page, that antique book page here. I do have Sheila's trim here. I just have a little pin with a little bead dangle there. And here we have a collage tag made with my paper scraps. We have some sari silk on the top there, bow. And it just clips up here with a Tim Holtz clip. And then I have another beautiful French antique piece I wanted to add. Just going to fold it in here. These have 2 labels on them. They come from France, and I'm going to clip it right on the back of here for you guys. Esme's beautiful trim and blush. Here's her beautiful trim entwined with sari silk. And then here's the other tag. And it's using Esme's beautiful trim. We have some bling on there. Book page. That is that antique piano paper. We have another tag. Oh, this journal's chunky. Look. Using Sheila's trim Just did some collaging, SamPoole image, SamPoole stamp. And on the back here, I made it into a side pocket with some collaging, SamPoole stamp, and just a beautiful little tag. With vintage wallpaper. One of the master boards I created. And then on the back, here's the back. I did sewing. All the pockets are sewn in, guys. And I created a bookmark. Added a beautiful bow. Some of my fabric trim I had left over. It is inked up along with some gesso. And here we have an old book page, and I made a side pocket using Amity Bloom washi tape. And then we have, it's getting dark here, guys. This piece, it is French, it's old, and I cannot make out that date, guys. So I do not know. And that just tucks right inside here. And then this is the back. And there you have it, guys. There's a lot in here. It's so pretty. I just love the side look of the journals. Like, look. It's so pretty. Okay, so that is journal number 1 in the blue. And here is journal number 2. Let's get through this quickly. Corsari silk, because who can't get enough of that? Very similar to the pink ones. SamPoole stamps here. And of course, I did sewing all around, and I love, love, love this applique, this crocheted lace applique from Esme. It's so pretty, and I love this piece. I have a few more left. So beautiful. And here is that, I love this wallpaper, and it's so squishy, guys. Sturdy, but very squishy. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Again, Sheila's beautiful stick pin here. So pretty. Esme's beautiful fabric lace. And just did some stamping in the back and collaged in the front. Then we have a floating pocket.